Aries, let it go, but don't give up. Hello, beautiful Aries. Hello, hello. Or those of you spying on your Aries counterpart. If you are new to my channel, my name is Marcia. And if you are not new, welcome back. So first things first, if you have clicked this video but you did not click subscribe ever, now is the time to do that, or you can wait to the very end if you want to see what all this is about. So just to give a little preface, here's the thing. If you have never seen my video, no matter the length of time, you're going to see several different readings in one. I am not the type that will do a 10, 20, 30 minute on one thing and just draw everything out. That is just so boring. So we can get a lot done in a small amount of time, so there's something for everyone. All right. So this is going to be your reading for April 18th through the 30th. So oh wow, we are ready. So 8 of Pentacles and the Star card. Some of you have been told to give up on your dreams, give up on your pipe dreams. You've been told that you're too old. As a matter of fact, some of you are telling yourself that. This is fear talking. Fear is the number one reason why you are not living the life you want to live. Fear is the number one reason, number one. It's not finances at all. It's the number one thing that is stopping you from living the life you want versus looking at someone else live the life and be like, oh my God. And you making all these excuses for how they got what they wanted. This is saying for this second half of April, if you just put into your wildest desires, if you just put into those dreams that have been implanted in your head, you are really going to make some noise come like very end of May, early June. I am dead serious. If you put the work in, think about it. We're already halfway through April, over halfway through April. Now is the time. Some of you are actually doing just that. I see some of you note taking, some of you on a computer, some of you endlessly researching. I am so proud of you. Aries, let it go. And by let it go, I mean let go all the noise, all that static. Let go what people think. Who cares what they think? Most people that are naysayers are only naysayers for two and only two reasons. Because they don't want you to surpass them, and because they were too scared to live out their own dreams, so they play it safe, so they expect everyone to play it safe. 2 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and 8 of Swords. Some of you have a really good person next to you, but you've done some really messed up stuff. I feel like for some of you, you've kept secrets, and these secrets will eventually have to come out, but you feel like you will miss out on an amazing person if you open up and listen, if I were you, and I'm not you, and I can never be you, to know that you truly love someone, to know that they're truly meant to be in your life, you've got to let it all out. You've got to really expose it. If this love, which this is the most romantic card in a tarot deck, the 2 of Cups, it's not the Lover's card. The minute that you can say your piece, you will know if this person is for you. You don't really love someone if you are tying them up, if you are keeping things from them, if you are not being open and honest. What you're doing is trying to control their narrative, and that's unfair. That's really unfair, and it's really going to work against you, because more and more, whatever this is, whatever this issue is, whatever this mismatch of morals is, or whatever it is, it could even be something small. Whatever it is, you need to give your partner a fair chance if this love is going to do anything, because your own conscious and maybe some friends and family are literally saying, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So better you be honest than someone else slip that in there for your partner. All right, let's see what else we have for Aries. You know, we're only, what, 5 minutes in? I got Temperance in reverse. 4 of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Some of you are really off the rails. You've taken this whole quarantine and chill thing to the extreme. And I mean to the extreme. Some of you are little internet celebrities right now. Some of you have opened up accounts and done everything. But it's still not fulfilling, because I feel like you're doing something And some of you are doing stuff just to make ends meet, and some of you are doing stuff just because you don't really have to get out of the house. No one really gets to see you. So you're like, look, I can just put on this persona and do whatever. This is my one chance to live out my dreams, or not even live out my dreams. This is my one chance to be reckless. Some of you are acting like the world is about to end and you won't ever have to go back to work. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not going to go into detail. But what I am saying is what you are doing right now is draining you. Balance that out with, I don't know, a healthy diet, with some good conversations with people that really know you, something that you love doing, because what you're doing right now is you could be sitting around smoking all day, you could be doing some X-rated stuff online. Whatever you're doing is not really something that you would have done before all this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really for desperation, it's for poops and giggles, I guess I should say. I wanted to say something else. The Hermit card in reverse, Queen of Cups, King of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. So some of you, we'll say this, some of you, okay, there are children involved in this, but some of you want to run back to a liar. Some of you want to believe the hype. Some of you are so lonely that you will call up old faithful. Some of you are so lonely that you really will take an ex back that did you so dirty. When I say there's no excuse for you to go backwards, and when I say neediness is not becoming on anyone, I don't know what you're expecting, but if you're expecting a romantic fairy tale, that's not what's gonna happen. That's not what's gonna happen. You, at best, you could have a unplanned, probably planned by you, pregnancy, or end up in more debt. What this is saying is this second half of April, Aries, watch out, okay? Watch out, because someone's either targeting you or you're targeting someone else out of loneliness, and your loneliness is mixed with rage. Like, you are just frustrated. You are beyond frustrated, and you got to do something about that. Okay, you've got to do something about that. We've got Six of Wands in reverse here. Some of you are really missing out on some major money, and you're like, Marcia, that's everybody. No, this person is on social media. This person has affiliate links. This person sells their face. You might sell other things, it doesn't really matter, but you feel really knocked down. Some of you had little ritzy offices and such, and now you're home cleaning up kid vomit or something, or dog poo or something, and you want something else, and you're just like, what have I become? You haven't become anything. You were always supposed to be a parent. You were always supposed to be a good pet owner. You were always all these domestic things. You were always this. For those of you that social media was your work, events were your work, and everything else, just like everyone else is hopping on different bandwagons, find a way. Now is the worst time. The second half of the month, I'm telling you, is the very worst time. Worst for you to sit here and get all depressed and woe is me and everything. By May 2nd, 16th and 17th are your days. Whatever you do, I need you to remember that. May 2nd, 16th, and 17th, if this applies to you. Page of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Swords in reverse. Wow. Some of you are sitting here rethinking. I don't want to say you're rethinking it. Some of you are going to X somebody out of a business deal. And I'm smiling because I don't really see that as a bad thing. I see that you would be more productive on your own. So hopefully you haven't signed any paperwork. Hopefully you guys haven't done anything major. I see the shakiness. I see why you're not really trusting, having someone kind of co-sign a situation or a project with you versus doing it on your own. You need to do it on your own. you would be great handling a brand yourself. Now, if later on in the future you want to sell it off to something, or you want to merge with a larger corporation, cool. But this is a good thing. I am glad that you woke up, or that you took the rose-colored glasses off, or that you just saw through a whole different set of eyes, that before this goes too far, you definitely should be, listen, I feel that everyone at some point, before you merge with someone, or maybe even if you merge with someone, I still feel like there should be something that is your own when it comes to business. Everything shouldn't have to be ran, you know, by someone else before you make a decision. So I'm all for it. Page of Swords in reverse, and King of Cups in, yep, and King of Cups in reverse. Now, y'all know this person that I'm about to describe. You know. Listen, we don't have to call them a liar, cheater, whatever, but we will say that they don't ever keep their word. We will say that they may use their looks or their nice smile or their family's last name to get what they want. Be mindful of this person. If you guys have not encountered this person yet, by next week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, no later than Friday, you guys should be encountering them. And this is for those of you that I feel like this person's already in your life, and they pop up at the most great for them times. You know what I'm saying? What do they want? They want to make sure you're not doing better than them. 2, they're coming from a place of need. So they're going to want something. They're going to want a favor. And this is not a favor that they could pay you back with. This is not a favor that they could reciprocate anything. No. Why? Because you know that this person is selfish. And guess what? You already know that this person is very one-sided, very flip-floppy. Do not pass go. Stay away. I don't even care if you're related to them. Do not let someone play with you. If you are an older adult and your adult child is this what I'm naming, whether they're addicted to drugs or whatever, listen, you got to do what's best for you. When people turn into adults, they're adults, okay? So do not let this person come in and play you. Do not accept their request to do any favors, nothing like that, because they're not coming in just to check on you. They're coming in to see what they can get out of you. All right, Aries, I need you to keep that in mind. Is there anything else left for Aries? Anything else? Work through your fears. For those of you that are afraid to go out on your own when it comes to business, I need you to really buckle down. I really need you to buckle down and understand that you're onto something. Your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. Your intuition actually is not your intuition. It's something totally different that I will get into later, or you can ask me in the comments. But work through your fears. For those of you that would host events and do all this other stuff, listen, work through your fears. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out, and if you say, but Marcia, that was the only thing I want to do, then you need to get to hosting some online events or something. You need to, listen, there are people from all walks of life that are shifting their abilities, that are shifting their interests in order to make a living. And this seems like what you want, like that you want to really have the type of lifestyle that you once did, and that's okay too, right? But you have to stop being afraid to see yourself in a different light. For those of you that went from the ritziness to the not ritziness, listen, it's not just you. Humble yourself, okay? At the end of the day, you really need to humble yourself. I wish the best for you. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Whew. Aries, guess what? This was your reading for April 18th through the 30th. See, this is why I write that down. Now, for those of you that were on the fence and was like, should I subscribe? Should I not? Definitely subscribe. Definitely subscribe, especially if you are into workings and so on and so forth. Look, you don't have to pay for these videos, so that's a great thing. Let's see, is there anything else? Nope. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one.